Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Pop Culture Cult. I'm Sean, and this is going to be our trailer reaction for a movie that actually I've been looking forward to quite a bit. It's called The Current War, and it's about Edison versus Tesla. And if you know a little bit about history and about the American industrial revolution and stuff that happened, these two guys were right at the front of it, but also their hatred for each other. And so I've known about this movie for a little while. It's got Benedict Cumberbatch and Tom Holland in it. Yes, Spider-Man and Doctor Strange. I know it's strange, huh? But here we go. Here's our trailer reaction to The Current War. Can we turn a light, Mr. Watson?
Thomas Alva Edison.
Boys!
Nice.
Trust you brought your checkbooks.
Nice.
I'm so full of ideas, it will take me 12 lifetimes to execute it.
True.
I'm working on something now, something so new that
The world will never be the same.
I love his accent, by the way.
Hello, I'm George Westinghouse.
Edison's new electric system is significantly cheaper than gas. Does that keep you up at night?
There's always more to see.
We are gonna be big.
Edison says he's months away from lighting up the world.
Stoves, washing machines, electric carriages.
I could do the same thing with electricity that I do with gas.
Westinghouse Electric Company.
Edison Electric, it has to be.
Are you rich?
Not yet.
At the moment.
Well, okay.
Vultures in every venture. Gotta keep them away.
This is what he thinks of you.
Don't let him agitate you. This is how he is.
Sue him.
Westinghouse Electric shall endure.
It's a parasite.
His current kills people.
Only because you said it would.
True.
Mr. Edison, if you say something about me or my company again, I would ask that you tell the truth.
Automation, transportation, communication. The man that controls that current controls that future.
Sorry, I'm not talking much.
Though he may be unfamiliar to you, his studies have demonstrated an understanding of electrical matters unlike anyone I have ever known. Gentlemen and lady, Nikola Tesla.
So what's your trade? I fix problems for idiots.
True. Holt is Nicholas Holt gonna be Tesla? That looks really interesting. Let me look it up while I have it open here. Yes, Nicholas Holt is going to be Tesla. And Michael Shannon is George Westinghouse. Now, this is kind of a stretch. Something I haven't seen Michael Shannon do. A more dramatic kind of... not saying that he hasn't done dramatic stuff, but he's very a one-key kind of actor. He's a good actor, just one key. Benedict Cumberbatch, on the other hand, stretching his muscles here again, showing that New England kind of accent to it. I'm interested because they didn't get along with each other. Edison was kind of a dick, and Tesla was kind of a recluse, and Westinghouse was a super. Now he wasn't the Rockefellers or Ford. I mean, he was in that conversation, but he wasn't that huge. I mean, yeah, he was kind of huge. Never mind, don't listen to me. But I'm interested to see how they handle all of that, because that was that time period during the American Industrial Revolution is a very volatile time politically amongst each other. There's not a lot of regulations and stuff that happened and that were set up at that point in time, and they didn't come until later. And so they were backstabbing and doing a lot of different things in the press, which is they kind of showed in the trailer about Westinghouse calling Edison and saying, pretty much, speak the truth when you're speaking to the reporters. it looks it's a period piece, and that's fine, and I'm okay with period pieces. I'm just really hesitant. From what I see, it looks like a fluff piece, and I don't want this story to be a fluff piece. Now, maybe a trailer comes down the line and shows much more of the strife that was between them, and the fight, the real fight that actually happened between all of them. And the reason that we know Edison was because he pretty much slandered everybody in the press. They kind of talked about that in the trailer, but they kind of make Edison look like a good guy, and he wasn't a good guy. And they make Westinghouse look like a good guy, and he wasn't a good guy. And Tesla was actually probably the smartest of all of them, and he was made to look like this madman, and which wasn't really true. And I just want them to be able to address that properly. So I will say, looks good, looks interesting, but I have my reservations on them making it a little bit too fluffy and not really telling the story the way it needs to be told. Not saying that it's not Hollywood and they won't Hollywood it up a little bit. You have to do that, but I just want it to be a little bit darker and a little bit more realistic. So, what do you guys think? Tell us what you think about this. I'm going to look it up really quick. I think it comes out in next summer. It's a summer movie. July 26th of 2000. Oh, that's when it was updated. And when is it coming out? January. Sorry, January. It started with a J. It comes out in January, so it's right in an Oscar window. So what do you guys think? Tell us what you feel about the current war, and if you're interested in seeing more stuff around this time period in the world. Very interesting time, especially in the United States. So tell us what you think about this video. Tell us what you think about the current war. Please like and comment on this video, and please subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can get a hold of us also on the Pop Culture Cult. We're PopCultureCult1 on Instagram. I'll get it right. And we're at Pop_Cult1 on Twitter. Haven't done one of these in a while. We're also on the Stardust app. Please download it to your phone. It gives you a chance to do 30-second reviews and like the Pop Culture Cult first, and then go like all your friends. And until next time, good night now.